Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Isabel and welcome back to your weekly skincare video. Today we're going to be presenting one of the facials that we have, one of the facials in a box. So the whole point of creating these kits for you is so that you can maintain and pretty much enhance any treatments that you're currently getting in spas, salons, or from your facialists. So the one that I'm presenting this week is the one for the anti-acne products. So with this kit, it is a complete kit that you'll be able to really have everything to ensure that you're able to minimize, as well as like the whole concept behind the line is to prevent, control, and clear. And that's essentially what we're offering to you in a box that you can do by yourself at home. And it is essential. So for anybody coming to see me for consultations for acne specifically, it is one of the most difficult things to achieve as far as results. Hello, everybody. It is one of the most difficult things to achieve simply because people tend to not necessarily do the home care products. If there's anybody who needs to respect the home care regimen, especially if you're trying to achieve results, you need to do the products at home. You don't need to do 25 steps, but you need to do the key things, which is what I'm going to be presenting today. So the first product that you have and the first step that should be done every single day, twice a day, would be the cleansing. So with the Bio-Acne Micellar Foam, this is perfect for all types of acne, whether you have an acne that's a little bit more inflammatory or even more sebaceous. It is going to be perfectly safe. There's no sulfates inside, but you still do have the salicylic acid that's going to help to work on the pathogenic bacterial, because if you do have acne, generally it has a very favorable environment for pathogen bacteria to spread and essentially create more pustules and papules. So this is something that can be done twice a day. It's not going to be drying at all, which is also really important. If you have been using acne products in the past and that you feel like your face is going to crack after cleansing, you're using the wrong cleanser. Those cleansers generally do have a very high percentage of active ingredients that are going to be for acne specifically, but they do just end up drying your skin. So having a lower percentage of salicylic acid is going to give you those types of results, but without making you drier and also without being photosensitizing. So this can be used twice a day. And if you're someone who's very sporty, that you tend to do, or even just a lot of exercise, you can use this without water. So if you don't have your cleanser, your toner, your serum, your cream, all your products with you while you're doing all of those physical activities, you can simply put this on a cotton, a Kleenex, a gauze, a facial tissue, whatever it is that you have accessible to, and simply wipe the skin. This is going to help to remove at least that top layer of bacteria until you can get a proper cleanse and continue with your skincare regimen. Then we have the toner. So another thing very important for anybody who has acne, having a balanced pH is going to help to prevent any future breakouts too. So you want to make sure to have a product that you can use as a preventative care, but also to diminish any bacterial proliferation that you have in that specific moment. So this toner should be used as a spray, simply because we want to rebalance pH of your skin, but we also want to give you that nice tightening effect, because we do understand and we know that for someone who has acne or oilier skin, you want to have that tightness sensation without it being dry. So you have a nice tightening effect. And this too, let's say you don't have your micellar foam with you, but you have your toner, you can put this on any type of tissue, Kleenex, gauze, whatever you have accessible, and you can wipe the area. Now keep in mind, this does not replace your cleansing, so you need to still do your cleansing when you have the chance. But every time you rinse your skin, every time your skin is in contact with water, your pH is going to be unbalanced, so you need to make sure to use your toner afterwards. Then one of our top sellers, the Bio-Acne Serum. So this is your spot treatment. The second you feel a breakout coming, you're going to apply this in the area. Now make sure this does have a bit of a higher concentration of salicylic acid. So you have your anti-inflammatory ingredients in here as well, but the salicylic acid is going to help to dry out the pustules, the papules, and kill all the pathogenic bacteria. So you want to make sure to only use this where and when it is needed. You should not be using it more than 3 times a day, because then it does become a little bit too intensive. So apply it only on the breakout, not all over your skin. If you have a breakout right here, don't put it all over your cheek. Just go on the breakout. With the titanium bead, it is very easy to kind of target where you want to apply it so that you don't have to worry about the product going where it's not supposed to. Then hydration. Now those of you who have acne or who have very oily skin, I can understand the hesitation towards using a moisturizer, but you do need to have something that's going to bring you all the water. So with the Bio-Acne purifying gel. Sorry, the lighting is making it a little difficult to read, but the Bio-Acne Purifying Gel is honestly perfect for someone who has severe oil, severe acne as well, of course, because what it's going to do is that it's going to bring you all the hydration, so all of the water that your skin needs, as well as bring you some mattifying effects and some healing effects. So we use a silver solution in most of the Bio-Acne products because we are trying to promote skin healing as well. If your skin is healed and it's able to really focus on not having as many pustules and papules because they can focus more on having a healthy bacterial flora, and you won't be getting as much acne. So you get all the hydration you need, the healing that you need, as well as a really nice mattifying effect, so you don't have to worry about your skin becoming oilier throughout the day. And then another great product to add to the routine. The Bio-Acne Mask is a really interesting product because you have oceanic glacial clay in it, and that's going to give you a really nice tingling effect. If your skin is a little bit more sensitive, I would recommend to do it once to twice a week in the areas that are affected. But if you have an acne that is a little bit more severe and that you're trying to clear it up as quickly as possible, you can actually use this as an overnight treatment. Again, of course, only in the areas that are affected by the acne. So if your acne is only in the lower part of the face, apply the mask on the lower part of the face and you can leave it on overnight. Next morning, you cleanse. Now, this is going to be a little bit more of an intense treatment. So again, if your skin is more sensitive or you have a little bit more redness, I would recommend sticking to the once or twice a week. So overnight or once to twice. And if you're doing it bi-weekly, you can leave it on for 5, 10, 15 minutes. Then simply wash off, use your toner, moisturizer, and you'll be good. And one of the gifts that comes in the facial in a box with the anti-acne products is going to be your facial brush. Now, if you notice, there's no exfoliant within this kit, mainly because for all of our acne clientele, we're trying to minimize anything that's going to cause friction and that will essentially create some damage or burst the pustules and the papules. So my recommendations to this is once you start to see that you have a nice improvement with the diminution, having essentially less breakouts, what you can do is you're going to wet your facial brush, let it soak for a couple minutes if it's brand new, because the bristles do tend to be a little stiff at first, but don't worry, they will soften over time. So soak it for a few minutes and then apply your cleansing foam and then simply brush in gentle circular motions. What you can also do is if you don't have active acne all over your face, you can still use it in the areas that are not affected. So it's going to be great to do disencrustation. It's going to help to remove that superficial layer of dead skin cells and really just ensure that you get better product penetration. And it's great for blackhead diminution as well because you're getting that disencrust. So I hope that this helped you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Of course, don't forget to like, share, and please tell me what you want to hear about in the upcoming weeks. See you next time.